Today we're going to look at a step-by-step guide on how to make a DIY mudguard for your mountain bike for under $5. Let's get into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is open up your internet browser and just go to Google. On Google, just type in DIY mudguard template, and there are so many options out there. I ended up going with the one from instructables.com. So scroll down, click on Instructables. It's the $1 mountain bike mudguard. Again, scroll down, click on the first PDF link. The other two are mudguards as well, just different shapes. And then you can either save it to your computer or just print it. So once you're here, just make sure it's to the right printer, all the settings are correct, and click print. And for supplies, you're going to need the template itself. You're going to need a folder, your 4 zip ties, a pair of scissors, the hole punch, and a pen, but make sure that the pen actually shows up on the folder. Alright, the first step is going to be to cut out the stencil, so you're going to need the stencil itself, a pair of scissors, and your hole punch. Alright, just like that, it's cut out. Alright, next step. Take your hole punch and punch along the 8 holes that are running along the edge of the mudguard, not this big one in the center. All right, now that you have your template all cut out and ready to go, the next step is going to be to prep your folder. What you're gonna wanna do is find a position on here that the mudguard fits completely. So I'm gonna do it diagonally like that. And first, we're gonna cut the folder in half. And then cut off the inner flap. So cut down one seam, open it up. All right, now we have the 2 most important parts, the template and the material that the mudguard's actually gonna be cut out of. So I'm gonna switch up the camera angle and show you what to do. All right, for this step, you're gonna need everything but the zip ties. And what we're gonna do is trace out the template onto the folder. That's why you need a marker. You're gonna need your scissors and the hole punch. First thing you're gonna do is take the marker and trace out your template onto the folder. All right, once you've traced completely around the template, just make sure to circle in the holes that you punched out, because you're gonna have to repeat the exact same process that you did with the template on the actual folder itself. So once you're done, it should look something like that. All right, next step is gonna be to cut this out. All right, so once you have this cut out, repeat the same process of punching out the holes that you marked on it. Once you're done with that step, you're technically 100% good to go. An optional step, you can take some stickers, throw them on, give it your own look, but this is the completed mudguard. And now for the next step. For the final step, all you're gonna need are your 4 zip ties and the mudguard. What you're gonna wanna do is take the zip ties and thread them in that hole and back out that hole. Exactly like that. And you want them to loop around and connect like that. Repeat the process for these last 2. All right, and now your mudguard is 100% complete. The last thing to do is throw it on your bike and you're good to go. You just want to position it on your bike. I do them all loosely first, just so if I have to shimmy it around at all, I can. All right, and what I found is if you tighten these first up top, it'll raise it as much as you need so it won't hit the tire at all. And then you can kind of position the ones on the side. Pull tight. Position. Pull tight. Now just take your scissors and cut off the loose ends. And you're good to go. All right, and that is how you make a DIY mudguard. It's super easy, it's a fun little project, and it costs under $5. So if you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.